Dallas, we go cover the Yellow Beezy situation first because I remember when Mo3 died, and I remember the beef that they had going on. And if you ain't from Dallas or you ain't from the South, and you may not know who Yella Beezy is, but Yella Beezy was on the come up, like, and he very talented. Like the nigga,
on me, baby.
Yeah,
me, baby.
He was working
on me. He was
working with Pharrell.
Chris Brown.
He showed he was moving around, man, and now he got this charge going on. Now this is when this all happened. So they tried to kill him on the freeway, and this is when they killed
on a tollway.
Mo3, yes, on the
Yella Beezy on a tollway.
Let me tell y'all something, okay? The tollway, the Dallas tollway is for all the people who know what tolls are. I was highly offended that I wanted the people who did them shots to be apprehended on the road that I pay for. I pay the monthly shit. They automatically take up my shit. I use it all the time. I was like, look, can y'all please take that damn murder shit to 635 where it belongs? All right. 635. If I'm on 635, I done seen motherfuckers almost get out and fight each other, and I don't blame them. I'll be like, I knew I should not took 635. Now I gotta watch these people fight, and that's what 635 is about. But the toll road is a place of safety and peace. Okay, all right. And I was like, yo, I hope they catch these motherfuckers who did that shit. Okay, on both sides too. Now this though, I need y'all to be aware. The Mo3 situation, this 635 right here. Let me tell y'all how y'all can tell the difference. If you in Dallas, this is how you can tell whether you on a toll road or not. You see this fucked up ass concrete in the median? This lets you know right now that this is a public, regular highway system right here, okay? What he did, unfortunately and sadly, is 635 behavior, all right? Now, the toll road, that happened at night. They said it was in Louisville, though. On that toll road, it was in the Louisville toll road coming down. That's where the Mo3 shit happened. I mean the Yella Beezy shooting happened.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. We got some super chats. I'm about to I can't highlight them, but I can heart them in the chat. So let me go on and knock y'all out. Thank you, Lady Lex, for the super chat. It says Jonathan Majors look like a call, like he called liquor. Hold on. It said, Lady Lex said Jonathan Majors look like he called liquor hooch. Hey, and that's funny because he also looked like his name would be Carl. Like he looked like a Carl, and he looked like he was sitting on the corner with one of them Kangos and be drinking out a paper bag and shit. And it'd be some Wild Irish Rose or some shit, and he would be calling, "Hey, son, can you give me some hooch? Let me go and get some of that hooch off you." He definitely look and sound like that. What you say about my mama? Thank you for the super chat. If someone says I did it, yep, I did it. 100% agree with that. On some real shit, talk about I aggressed you. I ain't gonna lie though. It's a lot of good statements that's being I ain't gonna never aggress nobody, but I'ma still use the term. I'ma use it on this live and shit. I agree. Hey, I'ma use that for when I forget to highlight people's super chats and shit. I'm like, look guys, I'm sorry I aggressed you. Okay. Aggressed. That's a crazy term. And that was also what you say about my mama 10th super chat. So you getting
shout out. Yes.
10 coins. I hope didn't nobody count it because I didn't, but I'm pretty sure that was 10. Let's see. Omar Pena, what's up, OG, triple OG? He says, never been to a Diddy party, but I was an altar boy. Never got. Thank God I was an unattractive.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Omar said he looked like Jonathan Majors as a child. It was like, nah, that's a grown man. We're looking for the kids. Hey, Carl, can you go get the broom and finish cleaning up? Omar was like, yes.
They said it must be eating crackers for what they eat crackers and wine for?
Why?
For what is that? The communion? Do they do
Yeah.
that at the Christian church?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know. What that means something?
crackers?
Yeah.
Some people that get called crackers, and they be eating that. They be eating the bread or the crackers on at church.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know too much about church occurrences and stuff. I went to one church one time. They had the crackers and the wine, and it was warm. I was like, that's not a good snack to be handing out to people and shit. I was a child though at the time. I ain't been back since. I don't know if that was a Catholic. Y'all let us know. Is that Catholic, Christian? Who do the wine and the crackers? Yella Beezy is in the police custody in Texas, where he's been arrested and hit with a capital murder charge in the death of rapper Mo3, TMZ has learned. The rapper was busted in Dallas area on Thursday, where he's currently in jail. Now, I'll be honest, Yella Beezy has always been pretty chunky, so I don't think this was him 100%. Also,
they say he paid this dude.
Oh, okay. Also, drilling the motherfucker in skinny pants and sagging at the same damn time is this is just don't make sense to me. It's like, what? I done heard somebody that says that even our generation, we don't never dress for the occasion. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was like, motherfuckers wearing pajamas to the grocery store and stuff, and this nigga wearing his drawers out to an assassination. And I got
to an assassination.
I'm just saying.
What's the difference between assassination and the murder, though?
I guess the person got to be liked by other people. More than I think an assassination mean you got fans, and just a regular murder mean only your mama love you.
Well, I mean, Mo3 has some fans. Mo3
That's what I'm saying. That's why I called it assassination.
Okay. Yeah.
And like me, if I get killed tonight and shit, they gonna be like, it was a murder of a local nigga that was on YouTube every once in a while. I'm be looking at it, I'm be like, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, I was a very small channel. We didn't have a lot going on. I'd be cool. But if I bump up to 100,000 subs and shit, and you know, everybody like the video, then afterwards they be like, yeah, it was a murder of a local YouTuber. I was like, murder? God, that was assassination. I had 100,000 subs. You know that. Hey, can you go whisper down there like you whispered to them people that made the Laffy Taffies, tell them call my stuff an assassination from now on, please? Because that do sound way more important. I'm just saying. I know you busy answering prayers and stuff, but that's the one prayer I would like, please. Matter of fact, let me put it in my will. Make sure my wife and kids know if I get killed, I don't give a fuck we don't never hit 100,000. I want to be called. I want my shit to be called. I don't give a fuck if I slip and fell in my own garage and shit. I want motherfuckers say I got assassinated and shit just so it sound cool.
That definitely do sound better.
Yeah, then local man slipped and fell on this banana peel in his garage, killed himself instantly. I don't want to go out. I don't want my death shit to sound like that. I want my obituary to say assassinated. So people at Google like, wow, he must have been very important. And then they find this channel and they be like, whoever did it, we want to thank them. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Yella is accused of intentionally and knowingly causing the death of Melvin Noble, aka Mo3, on November 11th, 2020. The charging documents accuse Yella of employing a man named Kawan White, and I ain't gonna front, this is definitely the outfit of somebody named Kawan, to murder Mo3 on Texas Interstate by using a firearm. We reached out to Yella Beezy lawyer for a comment. So far, no word. And that's Mo3 for y'all that don't know. Both of these dudes is hella talented. It's very sad, and it's crazy that 4 years later, I be watching them news shows and shit where they be catching motherfuckers like 20, 30 years later and shit. I be like, God damn, man, where they be like, yeah, the case went cold, but so-and-so officer arrived to the precinct and he was like, yeah, I didn't have work to do. And I said, I'm gonna go through all the cold cases, and luckily we was able to crack it. I'd be like, you motherfucker. If I was in the courtroom, I'd be like, you hard-working motherfucker. This is all your fault. It's been 20 years and nobody even care no more, motherfucker. Shout out to the. I wonder
what started all this.
Actually, I think I got the reason of they beef right here. It says Mo3 and Yella Beezy beef. It'd be crazy if that story you told me, that story you told me earlier was the reason. The person in that story was the reason for this whole shit. Let's see. Hold on. This is one of them times where we gonna have to go to Chat GPT real quick because I don't feel like surfing through all of that shit. And I ain't signed in right there, and I don't feel like signing in over there. Let me go to this browser right here. Why? Oh, you know the reason? You already found it?
Well, I ChatGPT. I asked it already.
What did it say?
It said the feud between Yella, Beezy, and Mo3, two Dallas-based rappers, is rooted in personal disputes and issues within local music scenes. It's reportedly began when competition and disagreements over their status and influence in the Dallas music industry. The situation escalated due to a series of diss tracks and public insults leading to a highly publicized and intense rivalry. The animosity was magnified by social media and comments and interviews, intensifying their conflict over time. Tragically, the feud is often highlighted in discussions about Mo3, untimely death in November 2020.
Damn words, man. It's crazy motherfuckers die over words. And I know a lot of people like, oh, motherfucker can't say this shit to me. Motherfucker, if you motherfucker say this shit to me, I'm gonna have to do XYZ. I'm not going to jail over no words, okay? You know what's and this go segue into our last story, but it's only one. I'm gonna have to get pissed on for me to go to jail, okay? Pissed on, I'm going to jail. All right, words, I'm gonna just try to come back with. Well, see, that's the thing about the whole thing. Once you go back into the words and shit, somebody feelings finally get hurt. Then somebody gotta die and shit. Which it is very hard to having these conversations. And I'm gonna do something I always try to do. Having these conversations outside of the bubble of the disrespect is very easy to say, oh, I wouldn't hurt nobody because they just said some shit to me. But it's very different when you in the heat of the moment. Everybody been in that situation, like, what the fuck you say to me? And like, you just... Now the only thing about rap beats and shit is it really kind of ain't heat of the moment. You hear the shit,